rest you got. You might need to make second rows of things. Clarinets, can I have all my clarinets group up over here somewhere? Somehow my second row ended up flipped. It's okay, it happens. Okay, it's fine, just find spots. Filter in, find spots, guys. You know the drill. You know where people-ish sit. Sit with your sections.
You can move any chair and stand if you need to. It's fine.
Feel free to move stuff as you need. Oh, hand on everything. Let's go. Okay, I don't need this. What am I doing? Alright. If you guys need to make a fourth row, make a fourth row. I don't mind.
There should be 4 rows already.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are usually in 3?
Yeah, we're usually in 3.
Thanks.
Try this. Close that. That's the feel.
All right, before we start, can I ask you to put your music on the floor, please? All right, good morning, everybody. My name is Larry Colon, and I'm the band director at De La Salle High School in Concord. And it's my pleasure to be here with you this morning for the sight reading portion of the festival. We're going to start passing out folders here in a second. And do not open the folder of music you're about to receive until instructed to do so. Failure to follow this procedure will result in a 5-point deduction from your total sight reading score. If you can help out the process and let our assistants let them know what music you play and what parts you play and all that kind of stuff, and that'll help us pass out the music faster. So go ahead, pass out the music, and then we'll go on to the next step once that's done.
Can you just stand for it?
There's an extra one over there. You want to grab it?
I got you. Don't worry. Look at you. Don't worry.
The mount folder's right there. Is anyone missing a folder? You treble clef or bass clef?
Bass clef.
Bass clef, euphonium,
And bari sax.
and bari sax, and flute
Yeah.
or oboe.
Would you prefer flute or oboe?
Oboe and an oboe folder, please. Is anyone missing a folder? Okay, your director is going to have 2 minutes to select a piece of music for you to sight read. During those 2 minutes, we ask you to remain silent. You are category classification 2, so these are your 2 options right here to select from, and your 2 minutes starts now.
Okay. Okay, I've been my pick.
Which one you gonna do?
Highclere Castle.
Okay. I will tell you when you need to open the folder containing your music. You have 5 minutes for a director to talk you through the selection. Your director cannot sing or clap rhythms to you. However, you may finger your parts and sing them back or clap rhythms if requested. You may not play your instrument at any time during this 5-minute period. Any infraction, student playing, or director singing, clapping rhythms to you will result in a 5-point deduction from your total sight reading score. Does anyone have any questions? Alrighty, your 5 minutes. Oh, first, open up your folders and take out Highclere Castle. Highclere Castle. Does anyone not have it? Does everyone have it? We're good? Okay, your 5 minutes begins now.
Beautiful. All right. Is it all one page for everybody? Beautiful. Okay. So, starting from the top, this is a march, you know. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, about that speed. We start in 4/4, right? Everybody, please take a look at your key signature. Please take a look at your key signature. Please, again, take a look at your key signature. Thank you. All right. It starts off forte, stately march tempo. Please observe the slurs on beat 2 on the first 3 measures, right? All right. Looking through that at measure 5, we're going to come down a little bit, mezzo forte. Remember, are you the picture or are you the frame? Be listening for that. Cool. Going through all the way over to measure 9, it gets even quieter, so save a little bit for that. And then we have that big crescendo, okay? I want to hear all of your dynamics today, please, and thank you. Going through that, nothing super scary that I see there. Low voices, watch your dotted rhythms at measure, I do have measure numbers there in the middle. Measure 13, watch your dotted rhythms, right? Make sure those are on the and of 4. You guys are the moving voice there, all right? Moving through that, going into measure 17. That is going to be bass, clarinet, bassoon, bari, sax, trombone 1, trombone 2, euphonium taking over the melody. It's the same thing you heard at the beginning, more or less. Keep an eye out for that. Remember, are you the picture or are you the frame? Moving through, there's a nice big crescendo. Snare drum, I trust you, you got this. Keep going all the way through. Big fortissimo at 21. As we go through bass clarinet, bassoon, bari, sax, timpani if we have it, tuba, all you guys low voices, you guys are kind of holding this together while the rest of us play the melody. Then, everybody please find measure 25. Do we all see measure 25? Yes. What's happening there? Fermata into a caesura. You have not seen a caesura before. That means I'm going to cut you off, and then I will restart. Okay? I'll just cut you off there, and we'll restart at 26. Right on, okay? There is another dotted rhythm there. Please be careful of your dotted rhythm. A dotted quarter note gets how many beats? There we go. Gets 1.5 beats, right? Make sure you have those dotted half notes, 1.5 beats. 2 eighth notes into a dotted half note, into another eighth notes. There you're going to be listening for trumpet 1, flute 1, clarinet 1 has the melody. Play flute. Don't play piccolo for this, please. Going through right into 34. We'll grow into 34. It'll be big. That'll be awesome. We will come back down. Watch my dynamics. I will do my best to show them for you guys. Going into measure 38. And then we'll build back up. There is a retard at measure 41. I will do that. Please follow along, okay? Follow along. Big forte hold there. At 43, we go into a different time signature. A different time signature. Yet again, there is a caesura there. I'll cut you off and count you in. I'll give you 1, 2, 3, and then we'll be back in at 43, okay? Please make sure you're watching that. Same as waltz, right? 3, not 4. 3 beats per measure. I'll say that again. 3 beats per measure. Watch out for the slurs. It's a cool little passage. This relies a lot on the flutes, okay? If you're not the flute part, lay back a little bit. If you're the flutes, play out a little bit. I believe in you guys. Trumpet comes in, pickups to 51, right? Trumpet has a little line, a little harmony line there with clarinet 1. And then we'll be at the end of the song, more or less. Does anybody have any questions right now? Look through your piece. Look for hard rhythms. Look
1 minute.
1 minute, thank you. Look, yes, Travis.
Mayor, so the 2 lines, we just go to the start of the board?
2 lines where? Can you give me a measure number? 25. Are they after the fermata, the 2 little lines? Yeah. That's called a caesura. That means we're stopping for a second, and then we'll move on. Okay?
Okay.
We'll have like a little pause cut off, and then I'll go 3, 4, play, or 2, 3, play, okay? Yes, Daniel. Yes. Yes. Yes, you do. Anything else? Any other questions? Any other answers? You guys all ready to read? Look through your parts. Finger along on anything that you're not sure on right now. Take a look. Take a look. Finger along. Don't play. But finger along, please. Just take a look. Anything you see that is difficult, please ask me. Oh, we're out of time. Never mind.
Time's up. Okay, last direction. While you are performing, your director may call out rehearsal marks, sing lines with sections, do almost anything to keep the group going. It is acceptable to regroup by stopping and restarting, but a group doing this will not score as high as one going from start to finish without stopping. Any questions? Okay, go ahead and start whenever you're ready.
So I can say measure numbers, but we'll lose points.
No, you can do whatever you need to do while they're sight reading to keep them together. You can yell, scream, count out loud, sing rhythms to them. You can do whatever you need to do to keep them. You just couldn't do it during those 5 minutes.
Okay, and if I stop, then lose points. Cool.
Yeah, so if you stop and have to restart, then you'll lose some points. Yes.
Is that an okay tempo for everybody? I'll give you full 4 beats in, okay? Any questions? What's up? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, cool. Very good. This is your first time sight reading?
This is our first time doing a festival.
Woohoo! There you go. There you go. Good job. Yeah. So this whole festival experience is kind of crazy, isn't it? Like coming here, you're warming up, and you got to play in a room for the first time ever that you've never been in or stepped foot in. Professional musicians would never do that. Professional musicians, if you're hired to do a gig or you're going to do a gig, guess what? You're going to have a couple hours sound check. You're going to have people, you get in the room and play and get used to it. We do this for schools, and it's like you're expected to be perfect, right? All the time in the hall. So that's a little bit of a stressor. Coming in here and sight reading a brand new piece of music you've never seen. Why do we do that? The main reason we want to do is we want to see your musical competency. How well can you read? It helps directors also. I know it helps me with my groups to know, okay, next year I got to work on this. I got to focus on this. I got to think about this some more. And it's one of those things where, when I was in high school, I was a really bad sight reader. And I would just figure things out, and I would just kind of like, okay, I'll listen and blah, blah, blah. Once I really got to the point where I was really focusing on counting and paying attention and figuring things out, it opened up so many possibilities for me musically and what I was able to do and what I wanted to do. So this is something that it's your medicine and your vitamins. It's going to make you it's your musical vitamins, your musical medicine. If there's something that you're interested in musically, guess what? You can go get it and play it if your sight reading competency is higher. All right? If you want to go, if someone says, hey, we need a trumpet player for this band, you want to come play? Oh, yeah, sure. So here's a brand new piece of music, right? Go. You know what I mean? Okay, no problem. So I think that this sometimes we think, why exactly are we doing this? What's the benefit of this? This is it. It's for your teacher to be able to figure out, to evaluate you, to see where you're at, where you need to improve on, what's going well, help refocus that, and to also make you guys better musicians. Now, is everyone going to be here a professional musician? No. But if you want to be a professional musician, something that you want to do in the future and be involved with, well, guess what? You're going to have the tools and the abilities to do that. And one thing I always tell my kids is that we're trying to create intelligent consumers of music. Right? Because you guys all consume music, right? In some shape, way, or form. It's not band music, probably, but whatever you listen to at home, whatever you listen to, wherever you go, there's always music going on somewhere, right? You go to the mall, you go shopping, you go somewhere. What's going on? Right? There's something going on. There's always music going on somewhere or some way. So, again, all this, it doesn't seem direct right now, but later in life, you're going to see that it all strives for that. For that. Overall, I thought you guys did a good job with the tempo, handling, going from the 4/4 to the 3/4. You guys did a good job on that. For the most part, I heard all the right notes. There were some key change issues and some things that I heard. Trumpets playing B flats and not playing B naturals, right? It might have been, right? Saxophones not playing F sharps, playing F naturals, middle finger, and when it switches, A flats in the low brass, careful that, it's all common stuff, right? And just keep working on that. And the one thing to work with that, to fix that, it's a dirty word, but it's called scales. Like, you just got to practice scales. And I was someone who did not want to play scales. I was forced to, but then I'm like, I want to be a music major. I'm going to be a teacher. Well, guess what I had to do? I had to learn to play scales. So my freshman year in college, so we had these things called juries. And so I'm a trumpet player, so I'm playing on my skill. I'm playing my solo. I'm kicking ass on my solo. But guess what? I got to learn how to play scales, right? And not just play them. I got to memorize them. So then I go in a room, and there's a table just like this, and there's 3 college professors, and they're not nice. They're just sitting there like this. And you go in, and they're like, you play your solo. They don't say good job. They don't say, okay. B flat major. 2 octaves. Okay. F major. And I just was like, F sharp major. I was just like, and they sent me away, and then I had to retake my jury again because my scales weren't good enough. And so, but guess what? Once I mastered those scales and I was able to play all 12 major keys, guess what? I got better. And that's all I had to do was work on my scales. And all of a sudden, something put in front of me, oh, that's F major. Got it. It's because they're all patterns. There's scales that we memorize and learn. You've probably heard this before, maybe, no? But so just keep that in mind. Just think about keep working on that. The caesura, you guys handled the caesura very well. I appreciated that. You guys did a good job with the dotted quarter note rhythm. That's always one that people struggle with, young groups struggle with the da, 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 right? You guys did a good job with that. Flutes, you got to be ready for at 43, right? If you had another shot, you'd probably want to take another redo at that, right? But that's the one thing about music that's a challenge, right? In sports, in baseball, if you have a 500 average, meaning you've gone up to the plate 10 times and you've hit the ball 5 out of those 10 times, you're considered an amazing player. Think about that, right? 5 times. Even 3 times. You hit the ball 3 times out of 10 times, you're considered an outstanding player. In music, if you missed 5 of the 10 notes, how do you think that's going to go? Not so well, right? Football, how many tries do you get to make a first down? You get 4 tries. Do you get 4 tries when you're in a performance? You got 1 try. That's it. So that's the thing about music. It's difficult. It's a challenge. And guess what? You guys are participating in it. You guys are doing a great job of it. And it's only going to make you better in all other areas of your life. So it's a challenge. It's difficult, but keep working at it and keep doing what you need to do. All right? So I hope you found my comments helpful today. You guys did a good job today with your sight reading for the first time ever. Next time you do it again next year, this is going to be a little more comfortable. You're going to be a little bit more, okay, I know what we're doing. I know what to expect. I know what to do. And then you execute and you do a great job, all right? So thanks for coming. Go ahead and close your folders. Make sure the music is inside the folders. Leave the folders on your stands. Please take your other folders on the floor home. And thank you so much for coming and sight reading today. Good job, guys. All right, yeah, for sure. Leave the folders. Don't take the sight reading.
Folders, take your